If the communication between you still weighs on your heart, listen to this. You saw the message delivered, and he saw it, but did not respond. That moment is etched in you, like an echo that doesn't fade away. The memory of that lit-up screen became a constant reminder of what was left unspoken. He smiled when he chose to distance himself, but you were left with the pain. Since then, your body has felt his absence. A knot in your chest, insomnia that doesn't go away, thoughts that spin endlessly. You wonder if he still feels something for you, if there's a chance of reconciliation. But the truth is that his distance is not just physical, it's emotional. He was trapped in his own fear of exposing himself, of showing vulnerability. Pride made him believe that the best option was to ignore, simply leaving you waiting. And you, for a brief moment, believed that your love wasn't enough to hold him. This pain you feel is not a sign of weakness. It's proof that you truly loved. Every time his name crosses your mind, your heart races. You feel the tightness in your chest as if an invisible bond still connects him to you. This energy is not madness. It is an emotional memory that doesn't fade. Conversations that never happened replay in your head, as if you were trying to find meaning in what fell apart. This message is not here to ask you to run back to him. It's here to shed light on where your soul still suffers. It wasn't you who failed, it was him who couldn't fit into the love he received. The universe is not reopening this wound to hurt you, but to remind you of your strength. This tightness in your chest isn't asking for him to come back. It's asking for you to return to yourself. It's time to retract the energy that got stuck in that farewell and bring it back to your own heart. That smile he wore doesn't define your story. His silence doesn't determine your worth. If this touched you, it's not by chance, it's a sign. The universe is showing you that there is life beyond the void he left. There are paths where your love doesn't need to beg to be recognized, and the first step isn't waiting for a response from him, it's stopping to blame yourself for having loved. If this message resonated deeply within you, share it with someone who also needs to hear this. Thus, the light you received can reach another person who is going through something similar. Take a deep breath and hold on to what touched your heart today. The communication between you may be interrupted, but the energy still pulses. If you feel that he occupies a space that should be yours, it's time to reflect. His absence is not a void that you have to fill with doubts. It is a space that should be respected, so you can find yourself again. You remember moments when words flowed. There was laughter, exchanged glances, promises that seemed eternal. Over time, this bond transformed into a burden. You carried this emotional weight, trying to understand what happened. While he moved on, you were stuck in a cycle of unanswered questions. This is common. Many women go through this and feel alone. When he didn't reply to that message, you felt a coldness. What was once warmth turned into indifference. The lack of response is not a reflection of your worth. It is his choice that has nothing to do with you. If you feel the weight of silence, it's a sign that something needs to change. Your body reacts to this absence. You might feel the tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your chest. These signs are not insignificant. They show that there's something inside you that needs to be heard. Pain is a way for your body to warn you that something isn't right. Ignoring it only prolongs the suffering. It's time to pay attention. You might be wondering what to do now. It's not easy, but the first step is recognizing that your story does not depend on him. The love you gave does not fade away, it remains within you, but the way you relate to that love can change. It is a healing process, a return to yourself. His lack of communication does not diminish your ability to love. You can channel that energy into something that makes you feel good. This could be a hobby, a personal project, or even a space for reflection. What matters is that you redirect that love that still exists within you. It doesn't need to be tied to his presence. Perhaps the idea of moving on frightens you. You might feel that there are still ties, but it's essential to untangle those knots. The reality is that love should not be a burden. It can be light and liberating. When you allow yourself to let go, you will discover new possibilities. Look at yourself with kindness. Ask yourself what you truly want without thinking about what he would do or say. Connect with your essence. You deserve a love that lifts you up, that makes you feel alive. The love you gave to him was real, but now it's time to give that love to yourself. Maybe you feel afraid of the unknown. Change is always challenging. It's natural to feel insecure when it comes to letting go of something that, even though painful, feels familiar. But transformation only happens when you decide to take the first step. Life doesn't stop. The hours continue to pass, and what you do with that time is crucial. You can choose to hold on to what didn't work out or open yourself up to new experiences. The universe is filled with opportunities waiting for you. Don't let an episode from the past define who you are now. Give yourself permission to feel. Deal with the sadness, frustration, and anger, but don't dwell on them. They are part of the process, but they should not be your destination. Healing comes when you confront these feelings, not when you ignore them. If his name still causes your heart to tremble, it shows you still have an emotional tie. But remember, you don't need him to be happy. Self-love is a journey that may seem long, but it is fundamental. Every small step counts. You can find support in friends, family, or even in groups that share similar experiences. Do not hesitate to seek help. Talking about your feelings can bring relief and clarity. Sometimes hearing other stories helps us see our own from a new perspective. When you are ready, start exploring what truly makes you happy. What brings you joy? What makes your heart race in a positive way? Focus on those aspects. They are essential for your emotional recovery. Life is a cycle of highs and lows, and you are in a moment of renewal. Each day brings a new chance to rewrite your story. Do not let what happened bring you down. Instead, use it as fuel to grow. Remember that you are strong, resilient, and capable of reinventing yourself. And if one day you find a new love, let it be a reflection of what you have become. Let it be someone who values what you have to offer, who respects your space, and who brings lightness to your life. True love should not be a burden. It should be a partnership. If this message resonated with you, do not keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might also be facing this pain. May the light you have received illuminate someone else's path. Take a deep breath and make room for the new. The future is yours, and you deserve to live it fully. It is common to feel that his absence weighs more than his presence. You carry this feeling, as if the space left behind could not be filled by anything. This emptiness is an echo, a constant reminder of what was, but also of what could have been. Every day, you wonder if he thinks of you, if he still holds any feelings. These questions are not just rhetorical. They feed your mind, generating a cycle of reflection that seems endless. You feel guilty for still caring. The love you felt didn't disappear overnight. It still is part of who you are. But this pain you feel doesn't need to be your constant companion. It is possible to transform it into something that drives you forward. What you feel is valid and should not be ignored. You deserve to understand these emotions and give them new meaning. The lack of communication can be devastating. Each unsent message is a reminder of the disconnection. His indifference is not a reflection of your capacity to love. It is, in fact, his choice, driven by his own reasons and fears. This reality can be difficult to accept, but it is crucial for your healing process. What he decided should not define your self-esteem. Remember that you are not responsible for his choices. Focusing on that responsibility only intensifies the pain. What you need now is to look at yourself. Allow yourself to feel the sadness, but do not let it consume you. Accepting what happened is an important step. Acknowledge the pain, but do not let it run your life. Life goes on, even if you feel stagnant. Hours pass and new opportunities arise. Each day is a chance to rewrite your story. Look around you and see what can still bring you joy. It could be a new hobby, a reunion with friends, or even a moment of silence with yourself. Investing in yourself is essential. Seek activities that make you feel alive. It can be something simple like reading a book you've always wanted or going for a walk. The important thing is to reconnect with what brings you happiness. These small actions can help lighten the burden you carry. If you have a group of friends, take the opportunity to open up. Talking about what you feel can be liberating. Many of them may have gone through similar experiences and can offer support. Sharing stories helps validate your emotions and find strength in the collective. You are not alone, even if it sometimes feels that way. The healing process is not linear. There will be days when you feel strong and others when sadness returns. Accepting this is part of the journey. Don't pressure yourself to always be okay. Allow yourself to feel, but don't dwell on what harms you. The goal is to evolve, to find a new balance. Look at your achievements. Every step you take towards your well-being is a victory. Don't underestimate these moments. They are proof that you are striving to overcome. Change takes time, but every small progress is worth it. Sometimes it can be helpful to write about your feelings. Putting down on paper what you feel can help organize your thoughts. You may notice patterns, fears, and desires that were hidden. Writing can be a form of liberation, a safe space to express everything you have experienced. When you feel ready, consider exploring new relationships. This doesn't mean you need to get involved immediately, but opening yourself to new experiences can be revitalizing. Love doesn't have to be a burden. It can be light and renewing. Being open to new possibilities is a sign that healing is happening. The love you felt for him was real, that doesn't change, but now it's time to transform that love into something that flows within you. This love can be redirected to yourself, to your dreams, and to your passions. It is a process of rediscovery. Identify what makes you happy, what makes your heart race. Focus on that. This is the path to your recovery. Don't let the pain of the past keep you from living in the present. You are more than an unrequited love story. You are a strong woman with many aspects to explore. If the fear of the unknown paralyzes you, acknowledge it. It is natural to feel insecure when letting go of something familiar, but transformation only occurs when you decide to take the first step. Each new day brings the chance of something new. You can choose to remain in the past or open yourself to the future. Life is full of opportunities, and you deserve to seize each one of them. Do not let a sad moment define your journey. What happened with him is just a part of your story, not the whole. You are capable of creating a future that reflects who you truly are. And if one day you find a new love, may it be a reflection of who you have become. May this love bring lightness, respect, and partnership. May it not be a burden, but an extension of your happiness. You deserve a love that values you, that makes you feel alive, and that respects you. If this message resonated with you, do not hesitate to share it. Someone may need to hear these words. The light you received can illuminate someone else's path. Take a deep breath and make room for the new. The future is yours, and you deserve to live it fully. Every day you have the opportunity to rise again. The past doesn't need to be an anchor. You can transform this pain into strength. Look at yourself and recognize the incredible woman you are. The path back to yourself may be challenging, but every step counts. Allow yourself to feel emotions, but do not let them define who you are. Instead of focusing on what was lost, think about what is yet to come. The world is full of possibilities. If you're wondering where to start, a good idea is to reflect on your passions. What makes your heart beat faster? What have you always wanted to do, but postponed? These questions are essential to channeling your energy into something positive. Consider making a list of things that bring you joy. This may include simple activities like cooking, playing a sport, or learning something new. Each small action can help rebuild your emotional well-being. Being with friends can be a great support. Share your experiences, your struggles, and your victories. Sometimes connecting with other women who have been through similar situations can be a source of strength and inspiration. You are not alone on this journey. If you feel that the pain is still intense, do not hesitate to seek professional help. Talking to a therapist can bring clarity and new perspectives. They can help unravel the feelings you have not fully understood yet. Healing is a process. It is normal to have good days and bad days. The important thing is not to lose hope. Every small step you take towards your growth is a victory. Strengthen your self-esteem. Look at yourself in the mirror and remember your qualities. His lack of response does not diminish your worth. You are worthy of love and respect. Stay open to new experiences. The future is full of opportunities for connection and growth. Do not let the fear of the unknown prevent you from moving forward. Life goes on, and so should you. Focus on taking care of yourself. The love you felt does not disappear, but it can be transformed into something that strengthens you. If you feel ready, start exploring new relationships. This does not mean you need to commit immediately, but opening yourself to new possibilities can be invigorating. And remember, love should be a partnership, not a burden. You deserve someone who values and respects you. If this message resonated with you, share it. It may be the sign another woman needs to hear. Take a deep breath, look ahead, and open yourself to the new. The future is yours, and you deserve to live it fully. Before you leave, do two things now. Take a deep breath and hold on to what touched your heart today. And if it makes sense, share this story with someone else who needs to hear it too.